Love, light, greetings, gratitude, blessings and blessings, beautiful, bountiful, blissful and blessed Ascension Star family. My divinity to yours. Welcome if you're new, welcome back if you're returning. Thank you for your love light, your appreciation, participation, your hearted comments, and importantly, significantly, magnificently, is our collective unite in light to shift and uplift our people and planet into paradise. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 19/8/2024, 10/8/8, 26/8, infinity, balancing, merging spirit and matter, infinite possibilities to intend and manifest your dreams, your desires, and your deservings. What is beautiful about this date is the collective vibration of 8 with the 8 of August and the 2024 that becomes an 8 year. We actually have a 888 energy, and this connects us directly, though indirectly, but directly, with the 888 LIONS STARGATE portal that we had on the 8th of August this year, 2024. An incredible, powerful, cosmic event that brought an influx of energy onto the earth. That portal closed on the 12th, however, that energy still wafting through. So if you've missed that opportunity, I have done a video. If you missed that opportunity, now is your second opportunity, or third opportunity for some of us, or even fourth, if you have taken advantage of that 888 up until the 12th of the 8th, and then you have another opportunity today in which to connect. And what is beautiful about today is it is the full moon, and not just any full moon. It is a super blue moon, an extraordinary celestial event, full moon power, and super blue moon power. Very rare, extraordinary celestial event, auspicious to witness, and is the biggest and brightest supermoon of the year, and it promises to illuminate the night sky, adorning the darkness in a spectacular orb of light. This lunation is in Aquarius, the sign that is focused on humanity, spirituality, community, and technology. This supermoon occurs, or a supermoon occurs, when the moon is at its closest point to the earth, appearing larger and brighter than usual. This particular supermoon is one of 4, being the first of 4 consecutive supermoons this year. Our second, third, and fourth will be September, October, and November. This particular moon is also in Mercury retrograde, which is in Leo at the moment, and Uranus, and of course Taurus aspecting as a celestial combination of planetary bodies together, and of course can give a rise to any miscommunications, and of course any other types of surprises can be revealed. So it's a time to listen and respond, and of course make sure that you're attentive and diligent and kind and compassionate, and not misinforming or picking up misinformation and reacting from a very emotional place, creating any more conflict on that. I have done a Mercury retrograde video as well that gives you the highlights about how to cope with that. And on the 14th um, of um, of August was when energies heightened a little bit, and of course we will be going into a shadow period of Mercury retrograde after the actual retrograde ends later in the month. So just to advise you how powerful all these events that have been happening very sequentially, and each one impacting and sending off these little sparks that can create many explosions in our personal life, and of course in the collective on earth as we see at this particular time, with so many events taking place. But coming back, apart from the fact that this is a beautiful visual benefit, being such an incredible, powerful cycle of the moon, it offers a greater spiritual benefit that can influence our lives in a more significant way. Supermoons in general provide potentials for growth and transformation, heightened spiritual awareness. It helps or awaken, or if you are awakened, it just further strengthens your clear senses. It helps you connect with your sentient beings, your personal divine guides and angelic teams, also helping you realize hidden talents, your creativity, your passions that are sitting dormant that suddenly just come alive and out of nowhere gets you going. It's also an energy that can expand on new ideas and inspiration, a time to tune into your inner self, into meditation, introspection, reconnection, and of course also redirection. It's also a time for us to release and surrender, to submit, to let go, to let the flow take its course, to allow the channels of energy to move naturally, organically, releasing old patterns, releasing people, habits, etc. It's also a time to deepen the true meaning of your soul path, your life path, your sojourn, your journey. It helps amplify confidence where there's been lack. It helps encourage you to be strong and brave, and of course to fulfill. It's a very fulfilling, a very completing, and a very wholesome energy, being a full moon. It's time to complete what you started, end what you began, see the resolution of something that is possibly whimpering and wavering out there that needs its conclusion or ending. It's also a time to bring clarity and transparency to seekers. Right, if you're looking for answers and messages, put it out there. It's a time that will come into its full meaning, or its full depth or understanding or closure, or reach its peak, reach its cycle. It's also a time to be an active participant or contributor to the Earth's collective, as a light worker, as a helper, as a protector, as a way shower, as a torch bearer, with nature as well, and of course the elderly. And importantly, it is a time that aligns us with synchronicities. So being such a beautiful, rare moon cycle, it is clearly for us to journey with this cycle and help ourselves as it helps us to navigate, to be the better versions of ourselves, guided by the universe's gentle nudges to manifest the revelations in our life. So I wish you a magical, super blue full moon. And of course, I wish to bless you all with beautiful reading now, and I have several decks out, so let's get the message through. A spirit brings us a divine message from each of the decks for you listening to help you on this auspicious day. The moon's phase gives you the journey. All right, we have the journey and we have fire. So we are in a fire month. I will take one card though. And of course we have the 19, which is interesting. And where did I see a 19? In the date. Today is 19, so we have the date. You powered, there's passion, there's fire, there's warmth, there's love, there's energy behind what you're doing on this beautiful journey that you are navigating through, that you're walking through. Some of us are treading, some of us are running. We have a 29, which becomes 11. So perhaps something wonderful will come through between the 19th and the 29th in the 10-day period, which becomes the 1, the magician. And of course the 10 is the wheel of fortune. So look forward to this beautiful, magnificent energy coming your way with fire and passion. For the purpose of the date, I shall leave that vibration here. No, the journey is about you. And we spoke about all the benefits that this particular cycle can bring. Right, a message from your spirit for our beautiful family listening on this grand and auspicious day. Very powerful for us all. Thank you. All right, so it says, we all have superpowers, but it's up to us to uncover them. When we live and lead with our strengths, we are able to show up in our zone of genius. This inspires others to do the same. Your sole action is to ask yourself, how can I use one of my soul's gifts today to contribute to this open and ready world? We've already told you that it is important at this time to utilize your energy and your gifts to help and align with being an active participant or contributor to the Earth's collective. And here is your confirmation for that. Right, Spirit, give us one from here, please. Thank you. Expression, creative expression. It's also a time of transformation. All the vibrations of different color, different symbols, different sigils, impressions that will come to you as you feel inspired and tap into your inner, your sanctuary, your pot, your archives, the hidden talents, your ability, your craft, perhaps your writing, poetry, journaling. You have the ability to paint or draw or to just think up things and help others. It is your personal creative expression. Remember, the journey is about you. And one of the best ways to tap into your spiritual talent is to creatively express. And that could be gardening, sewing, knitting, crocheting, making something with your hands, doing anything and just about anything that you feel you're brilliant at or that you want to try. Now is the time. Again, confirmation, validation of what we've said this beautiful moon can help you with. Right, we have a message already. It's called a house warming spell. This is from my spells deck. And it's very small, so let me read it first. It says, when you or a friend move into a new home, when you or a friend move into a new home, place a wreath on the front door and back doors. Gather 2 bundles of dried hops or eucalyptus, tie them with green or brown ribbons and hang them high on the doors. Walk through each door with the brown candle in a glass votive jar and aromatic cinnamon incense. And this is what you can say. Home of my body, I accept your shelter. Home of my heart, I receive your blessings. Home of my heart, I am open to joy, and so it is, and so it shall be. So, if you do not have hops and eucalyptus, you could use any wreath that brings you comfort. I suppose they connect with these particular items is because it's very earthy, but all plants are earthy. So find what resonates with you. And you can bless your home, bless your space. It doesn't matter whether you moved in there 10 years ago. Your home should be a daily blessing, a warming blessing. Right, and let's see from Tarot what 2 messages we have to help you. Straight away we have the Emperor. So that's something big, very big. It could be a new home. And we have Justice. Alright, so these are 2 major arcanas, a number 4 and a number 11. This is about stability, home, structure, organization, going big, going grand, being glorious, being great in yourself, taking care of your family, your kingdom, and of course, extensions of that, possibly parents, grandparents, alternatively, your community. It is a time to be strong, to be the leader. It's a time to lead out of love, lead out of community, divinity, spirituality, humanity. Right, that's what leadership is about. So you're being asked to take your stand in the world as the emperor of who you are, and send love and light even to your city, your province, or your state, your country, the nation, the continents, the different parts of the world as well. Justice, fairness, righteousness, rightness, correctness. You are now in charge of making right wrongs. You are now in charge, or have come up in your cycle at this time, to release injustices, unfairness, to take your stand, to be that golden emperor, to balance the scale, to unclutter, to give excess away, to share abundantly, right? To let go and to bring what is meant to serve your growth. So it's half full, half empty. What will you fill the half empty with? And what will you release from the half full to refill it? But you hold the light in your hand. You hold the scale on both your shoulders. This is a stunning lesson for us all, including myself, to go through this time. So beautiful, hearts. I see 19 minutes on the clock, and I shall end here. So I wish you the best. I wish you the blessed. And with that, I love you, I thank you, I bless you. Happy, happy, super blue full moon. Until next.